Hi, Acadiana. I'm meteorologist Dave Baker. Welcome to a brand new work week. It is Monday, November the 18th. This is Acadiana Weather Today, a short morning chat on your upcoming weather conditions and how they're going to affect your day. It is pretty quiet out here this morning and also a little on the warm and muggy side, but a big cold front's coming through as we head through the middle part of the week with some much cooler temperatures later on. Tonight looks like for some scattered showers and thunderstorms and maybe even some severe weather to go with it as well. And of course, storm season never really ends. Ritter Consulting Engineers uses Matterport 3D imaging to scan your home or business, which can be used for insurance purposes before and after the storm. They're also revolutionizing real estate so buyers can tour homes right from their computer. Call Ritter Consulting Engineers at 984-8498 or visit their website. Generally fair skies here in Lafayette with just a little bit of cloud cover on the eastern horizon, but we are going to see a little more cloud cover developing as we head through the day. Low pressure building to the west and high pressure strengthening to the east, so a very tight pressure gradient in between, so it's going to be windy out there. And on our traffic cams, we're looking okay this morning with generally fair skies. I don't think you'll have too many problems on your commute to work. 69 degrees out there for the early part of the day for our students, but awfully windy later this afternoon. Might be a couple of scattered showers or thunderstorms late in the day, but I think most of the rains will be reserved for later this evening and overnight tonight. Temperatures have dropped into the 60s across most of Acadiana. And it's going to be a rather warm, windy, and muggy day today with a wind advisory in effect for our I-10 parishes and southward toward the coast, and also elevated tides during the overnight period. That will end early this morning with a coastal flood warning and coastal flood advisory, and then another one kind of kicking in as we head into the latter part of the evening. And there's also a bit of a severe weather component that could be coming along with this front. We're at a level 1. But I do think some of the more severe storms are going to be passing through the Arklatex. And right now, the bigger cities over toward the Dallas Metroplex and then getting over to around Oklahoma City. We've got quite a bit of severe weather that's moving there as low pressure continues to deepen over northern Mexico and extreme southwestern portions of Texas. That low is going to kind of cruise off toward the northeast and head toward the Great Lakes. It will tap into some of the leftover moisture from Sarah, but it looks like the potential for heavier rains are going to be a little farther to the east of our region. And that upper pattern is going to see that low kind of whipping off toward the northeast, and then it's going to be pulling in some cooler air. So once the front goes through overnight tonight going into tomorrow, we're not really going to feel the cool air just yet. It's going to come in on Wednesday as a reinforcing shot of cold, dry air kind of comes in. So there's that low. It'll spin across West Texas into Oklahoma, but notice the thunderstorms developing later tonight and early tomorrow morning there. The satellite imagery there showing those bigger thunderstorms kind of popping up, and on the simulated radar, we'll see some of that tropical moisture being tapped into. So overnight tonight going to probably right before the early morning rush. I think things are going to start to taper off right before everybody heads to work and school, but the timing might be off by a couple, 3 hours either direction. So prepare for the showers and thunderstorms during the morning commute anyway. That way you're prepared and you can get to work and school on time. Temperatures are going to be warm today. They're not really going to cool off a whole lot tonight, only dropping into the 60s. And even tomorrow's highs will hover in the upper 70s to around 80 with more of a westerly wind, but those northwesterly winds will start to kick in, and I do believe it'll turn much cooler for Wednesday, Thursday, and Friday. In the offshore waters, it's going to be kind of rough out there, higher than normal tides. We've got coastal flood advisories and coastal flood warnings and small craft advisories out there too, and even with the front coming through, it's still going to be pretty rough out there. We'll watch that tropical moisture down to the south. What's left of Sarah is going to kind of slide off into the Bay of Campeche, although all advisories now have been dropped by the National Hurricane Center. But some of that moisture might get tapped in and pulled off toward the northeast. So areas from New Orleans over to around Tallahassee and parts of the southeast will probably see more of the heavy rain event. Of course, we'll talk all about that live today at noon on Let's Talk Tropics. So up to 83 for your high today with a mix of sun and clouds. Look out for a thunderstorm later this afternoon. Rain chance only about 40%, but the big rains will come in overnight tonight with a line of thunderstorms rolling through. Some severe weather is possible and some pockets of heavy rain too, but we'll see clearing fairly quickly on Tuesday with a high temperature near 79, and then turning cooler Tuesday night and then staying chilly on Wednesday with a high near 68. Looks like Wednesday night lows are going to drop into the upper 30s and the lower 40s, and it should stay dry for the remainder of the week. Well, that's a look at your forecast. I hope you enjoy Acadiana weather today. If you do, please like this video, subscribe to my channel, and turn on those notifications. Don't forget, you can hear my forecast daily on Big 102.1, Planet Radio 106.7, and Freedom 95.1. And in between, check out my social media pages, both on Facebook and X. I'm meteorologist Dave Baker. Have a great day, and I'll see you on Tuesday.